Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing this week? It's been a beautiful weekend. We spent a lot of time this weekend getting our gardens together. The apartment garden, and the co-garden. And I'm sitting out here this morning listening to the wind chimes, drinking my morning coffee, and looking at the beginning of our apartment garden. Yesterday, Papa Bear Nation, my husband, and I have been working on getting this together, and it was really exciting, so that's why the video is coming out today. I'd like to show you a little bit of it, and then we'll go inside. So as you can see, we got our weed tarp down. Bring you on around here. Got the little garden gate up. And then we have some onions hardening off because they're ready to be planted in the ground on Thursday the 25th for Zone 6B. Some parsley. This here is our rock garden. And of course, hello spring! Oh, I'm so excited for spring. But we have our garden tier tower that we got from the Dollar Tree. And as you can see, we have parsley in there. Down here we got spinach and lettuce getting ready to grow. We planted that last weekend. And of course, one of my favorite little creatures is a butterfly. Now you see the extra buckets in the back, those will be planted as well. Just not quite ready for that. And just like that, we're back inside. So, I wanted to show you some of the plants we've got growing. We've got jalapenos, red chili peppers, mini bell peppers, jalapenos, bee bombs, chives, and marigolds. Then over here, we have wild thyme, banana peppers, and bell peppers growing. And back here is all of our tomatoes. They are sprouting up. We have Roma, white tomaso, beefsteak, Chadwick cherries. This one here we have purple Cherokee, Florentine, and Boxcar Willie. And over here, we had to transplant some because we didn't want any of them to get choked out. So we planted some of these in bigger pots, and those are the jalapenos, the yellow pear tomatoes. We have banana peppers, jalapeno peppers, kohlrabi, red chilies. And then over here, we have more kohlrabi, rosemary, basil, sage, oregano. And in the back, in those two pots, we have geranium kiss. Those are dwarf tomatoes that we have growing this year. Just like that, we have our inside, and we have some tomatoes and different herbs growing in different pots. Not quite ready to be out yet. Come on over to the kitchen, and you see we have some goodies that we are getting ready to do this morning. My husband bought me this, and I want to use it today and see how it works. I have not used it yet. So you guys will be able to experience that with me today. This here is of course you know it's a mixer, but it also on top has a blender attachment, and on front here has a meat grinder attachment. So that's really exciting because I want to try to experiment some different things with this today. So today we're going to be making something for our little fur babies. It is homemade dog treats, and I thought that it would be something that for all of you animal lovers out there that have little fur babies probably love theirs just like we do ours. So today we're going to go ahead and get started on making that. In this bowl I have pre-measured 2 cups of flour. Now I'm going to leave just a little bit of flour in here so that I can spread it out on the mat here so it doesn't stick when we roll out the dough. And then we're going to go ahead and put the 2 cups of flour inside of our mixing bowl. Let me grab a thing here. Now you can do this using your hands and mixing just like you would a dough. I just wanted to try out my new little toy that my husband bought me. So I got the 2 cups of flour in the mixing pot, and then I have the stove is set up at 350. It's preheating, and I have a cookie sheet with parchment paper ready to put the milk bones on. Or peanut butter bones, I should say, because the next ingredient is a 1/2 cup of peanut butter. I don't know about you, but I know that my fur babies love peanut butter. So we have that in there now. And the next thing that we're going to use is 2 eggs. So we are over here now. You can see that we have a dough hook set up and ready to go. It has a handy little dandy cover, which is nice because I make messes. And Papa Bear likes when I don't make messes, but hey, it happens. So we're going to go ahead and push this down. Make sure that it's locked in place. And we're going to mix it very slowly. Maybe. Well, I didn't plug it in. There we go. We're going to mix it very slowly and let that come up to a dough form. Now, it's going to be a little dry at first. So I have a 4th cup of water just sitting onto the side here. And as that mixes, and I see that it needs a little moisture to make the dough where it's more manageable, I'll add like a tablespoon of water to the batch at a time until it gets that dough form that I'm looking for. So as you can see, it is mixing very nicely. It's definitely going to need a little more water. Then we'll go ahead and turn this off and add that water. Just a little bit here. Like I said, you just need a little tablespoon of each time till you get it to the right consistency. And turn it back on and let that go. So while we're waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and get some other things ready to get prepared, and we'll come back to you in just a few minutes. Alright, so our dough has been mixed thoroughly, and it should feel the consistency of any other dough that you've made. It's made the bowl nice and clean. Got everything off the sides. So we're going to take this. We have already lightly floured our mat here. Some people do it on their countertops. That's fine too. We're just going to push the dough in. You don't want a lot of flour because you don't want it to get too dry, but just enough that you can kind of knead it a little bit. Get it nice and soft and pliable. Alright, there's that, and then get my rolling pin together, and I'm going to lightly flour that as well. Then we're just going to spread it out. You don't want it too thin. You don't want your dog to think that they're getting a potato chip. But I would say about a ½ inch thickness is going to work out just fine. Nice and smooth. There we go. And I'm going to be using my doggy bone cookie cutter. You don't have to have a cookie cutter. You can use a glass and make it round. I just happen to have this and thought it would be cute. So I'm going to push this down. And make several of these. My little fur babies are going to be happy today. Okay, now we have that done. I'm going to peel this away from them. And take these over and place them on our parchment paper. As you can see, that's how they look. And we'll be back with you when I get these finished. And there you have it. Now, we had a little bit of extra dough here, and just like my biscuits, sometimes you have what they call just a little leftover ugly dough. And that's okay, because my little fur babies won't care. It'll taste the same. But this made 9. It probably could have made 10, but I made a couple of them just a little bit thicker than normal, which is fine. So I'm going to pop these in the oven. And we will leave these in the oven, at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. Sometimes I might leave it in there just a little bit longer, just because I like mine a little more golden brown. But we'll see. And we'll let you look at them and see how the fur babies like them once they get out of the oven and cooled down. Just wanted to show you our little fur babies. This is Dexter. He is a Shih Tzu. And our other baby is a lab mix. Her name is Gypsy. They're the ones that are going to be enjoying these wonderful treats that we have made today. We are letting these cool. They took a total of 15 minutes. They smell good enough to eat for ourselves. They're really going to enjoy these. We're going to make sure that we get those nice and cool for our fur babies. and adjust the camera here for you. And if you are interested in getting more information on this wonderful device that my husband got me, this is it's a mixer, but it also has, like I said, a blender that can sit on the back top here, and you can mix and blend at the same time. And then it comes with a meat attachment in the front here so that you can make your ground chicken, ground turkey, ground burgers. It's a wonderful little device. I really enjoy it. And again, as I said earlier when we were out in the apartment garden, we're going to be planting in there very soon. Thursday is the day that the onions and chives can go out. So I'll probably be planting in the ground the onions, and then I'm thinking in a tier I might try the chives. We'll see. But if you want to see how we put that together so that anyone can have a small little garden, most apartment complexes, they can be kind of iffy about that. But if you go and talk to them, they may allow it, or you could even ask for a community garden that the apartment community can do together. If you want to see how we did that, you can subscribe to Papa Bear Nation, and it has everything in there for you so that you can learn and how to make your apartment garden, how to even do it on a balcony. So again, subscribe to Papa Bear Nation, and you'll be able to see that. I'm in there a little bit too, working hard, but if you want, to see it and join us in that adventure, that was really, really fun. And if you want more information on this mixture, I'll make sure that I put a link below. And everyone, if you could, please share my channel, and if you hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, you'll never miss another video. Hopefully we'll have another video this week for you. And as always, share, share, share. Have a wonderful week, everyone.